Hey everybody, it is Connie at My Fabric Friends. We are getting ready to do the HUGS update for November the 19th. It is a cloudy, overcast day here in Victoria, Texas, and it seems like we may have some rain in store for us, which we are like really wanting and needing rain here for sure, as I'm sure many of you guys are also. So let's look at that poppy count from the other day. So now we're at 17,183 and we need 17,817. And we're just gonna jump right on in. This was a quilt donated by, I'm gonna have to wear my glasses today, by Rebecca Mooner. And we had it quilted up. And see, this one needs binding. So this is where we need you guys to come in and help us do binding and such. So that would really be nice because we've got them really stacking up, needing binding on them. So here's a poppy quilt that it is from Betty Frederick. So she's one of our locals that does a lot of sewing blocks together for us. So Betty, thank you so much for that. And then they donated some, and I don't know if these came from Holy Family Catholic Church ladies or if these were from Betty, but 2 pillowcases, and we need pillowcases. The pillowcases are a big hit whenever we go do deliveries for sure. This was sewn by Connie Hilburn, and Tammy Genzel quilted it. And Tammy Genzel is with the Jewett Peacemaker Quilt Guild. So we sure appreciate that, Tammy. Look, I love how she did the 4 points and then the center. That is so pretty. Thank y'all very much. And next one was sewn by Betty Fredericks. The blocks were put together, and Tammy Genzel also quilted it. I'm looking at her cute little design, and you're gonna have to tell me that little flower. I'm gonna show you right here. I want to know what design that is, Tammy, because I love that. It's so cute. There we go. How pretty is that? Nice. Next one is Tammy, and Tammy Genzel quilted it, and Susan Hall did the piecing on it, putting the blocks together and making the flimsy. And Tammy bound all these also because she was at Quilt Retreat. I'm trying to find the end to this one, and she was putting binding on some of them while she was there. So how cool is that? Yes, so wonderful. And here's one from sewn by Jersey Village, and Loopy Arenal quilted it. And Loopy does her binding also for us. So, and Loopy does hers by hand. So I'm not me. I'm gonna do mine by machine. But here we go. How beautiful is that? But I do appreciate all y'all out there that are doing that for sure. Here's one from Shannon Pratt from Louise, Texas. Let's see, this is a big one. We're not gonna let it hit the ground. We had a class yesterday, and sewing gonna go like this, and we didn't get to we didn't sweep yet this morning. So, and we're looking for a queen size for someone. So that may be the perfect one. You never know. Here came from Shannon, and that's I love her quilting design on this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at that, how pretty that is. Look at that. That is so pretty. The colors are just spectacular. And I love it when you use solids and you make them pop like that. That just looks so pretty. And here's another one from Shannon Pratt. So they have a restaurant in Aransas Pass, I think she told me, called I'm gonna get it wrong, Shannon, if you're watching. Little Mike's or something Mike. I just can't remember. But oh my God, that's so fluffy. I love that. So if you're ever in Aransas Pass, go eat at their restaurant. I know I'm gonna go. Here is another block set put together by Betty Frederick. So thank you very much, Betty. Another one by Betty. Thank you. Here is a poppy quilt sewn by Kay Josek and quilted by Loopy. We're going to do this one maybe like this because it's pinned together.
Oh dear.
So we'll do this and this. Look at that. And you get that cute little view right there. So Linda Jean has just been busy checking these quilts in. So pretty soon we're going to have a better accurate count. Because we have a pretty accurate count, but keeping up with these puppies are hard. This one is from Kay Jasek, and it says that, but make sure that says Jasek. I think they just got it wrong. And Loopy quilted it. Oh, and look at all these wildflowers. Wow. How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh goodness, that is beautiful. This one almost needs to go to like a counselor or something, I think.
It's pretty.
Here is one from Cassie, and Loopy quilted it. Cassie, okay, Cassie, I'm gonna see if I don't butcher your name. Bednarchek. Did I do it right?
I think so.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. So Cassie, thank you so much. Cassie has made so many bags for us to make HUGS successful that we raise so much money at festival. So we definitely appreciate that. And Cassie, we only have about 600 more bags to do. This was sewn by Kathy Tiarina and quilted by Loopy. Look at that. You know, and people ask me, do you get tired of looking at poppies? You know, I really don't yet. You know, we'll see when that time comes. But this was sewn by Betty Adamson, and Loopy quilted it. Look at that. I think let's open this one all the way up and see what it looks like when it's all the same. When it's all the same fabric. How cool is that? Look at that. Is this bigger? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it just looks bigger. Yeah, but it is. Oh, that is so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. This one is from Cassie, and Loopy quilted it.
That Loopy's been busy.
Loopy is our, she gets 5 quilts almost every week. I just still love that. I love that. And here is one. We love our anonymous person. And Loopy quilted this one. An anonymous. She's very generous and she's very busy. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Then I think that's going to be all the quilts. Now I'm going to get into the packages. Yep. We're going to push some of these over here.
I'll get it.
And I gotta have my better chair. I'll be right back. I gotta get my sitting down chair. It's on this side. We were sort of playing musical chairs last night, I think, with whoever. You know, we have some people that come in there short and they want the chairs that are shorter. So, this is my favorite. So this is from Carol Dusing, and she did a poppy quilt and binding. So Carol, thank you so much, and we will show this once we get it quilted. So this will be one that we will count in the puppy count. This says, Teresa Wedgeworth, returning blocks from Port Lavaca Guild that we left with the guild. Oh, how cool is that, Teresa? Nice. And any of your guilds out there, y'all know we need a lot of help doing this. So we've had a Piece by Piecing Quilt Guild in Humble. They've sort of adopted us as one guild. And, you know, if you have a guild and you would like to do things to help us get these quilts moving down the road, get quilts ready for the next disaster, if that's something that y'all might want in your mission, then let us know, because we definitely need help. Definitely need help. This came from Doug Fitzmaner. Yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh, that is just absolutely amazing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. We're gonna put that in the yes.
Put that on the desk.
Wow. Thank you so much. This came from let's see, what do they call that? Trying to think what the initials mean, and this might be something. Oh, this is not quilt related. This is about our Colorado Valley Quilt Guild show. So we're gonna have this is our regular mail. So when is this show? I'm gonna just look real quick. It says the show is February 27th and 28th. If you're in LaGrange, Texas, it's called the Best Little Quilt Show in Texas. Y'all come see Penny and I. We're going to have a booth there, but this is our receipt. So we're gonna put that over there. And let's see. This was from Connie Geldar from Kingwood, Texas. Connie from Kingwood, Texas. You know, I don't know how about y'all, but when y'all ever meet somebody with your same name, does it feel weird? You know, hi, I'm Connie. Hi, I'm Connie. This says, thank you for letting me be a part of your project. Kay Hasten from Live Oak, Texas. Well, Kay, you are very welcome, and we appreciate you being a part of our project. So how wonderful is that? Look at that. Because block by block, we get these quilts made. Who would have thought, you know, that we'd be at the place we are right now? So this is from J.T. Broussard from Youngville, Louisiana. Youngville, Louisiana. Oh, and so Anna Harrison is taking care of, she's taking all the names of the people. She's not recording your addresses or anything, but she is putting the city and state you're from. We've had 682 different organizations, people donate to our cause so far. So that's just fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. This is Carol Yentz from Floresville, Texas. I was just up in your neck of the woods over the weekend. Well, I saw the sign that said Floresville, so I feel like I was close. Maybe I wasn't close. We were going to Ingram, so... And those of y'all that haven't seen the show, we had a really good turnout at Ingram. We took 148 quilts, and we only ended up with like 15 that were real small. So we gave those to Shannon Mers, and she's going to take them to her area, and she's going to make sure that they go to the appropriate people. Because when you get to those little smaller ones, it's just hard when people come in and everybody's wanting a bigger quilt. So if y'all want to still send us tops, we'll take them. And we're looking more for twin size, a lap size, twin. And I know queens are a lot to ask for, but if you have any queens that y'all want to get rid of, we will make it happen, getting them quilted somehow. So, you know, because so many people, they do want that quilt. They would love to put a quilt back on their bed. And I had to tell so many of them that the quilts that we do are more just for like laying on the couch, laying in bed, one person covering up with it, and then your husband, he gets another quilt and he covers up with it. But if y'all still want to send us tops, we're taking them. We're not going to never not take them, because, you know, as money comes in and we can, you know, buy more batting. We've got 43 plus 18, however many that is. Let's see, 43 and 18, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4, 5. We got 63 bolts of backing coming in that we were able to buy from the money from the festival. So that is just awesome. This came from Teresa, and she's from Jacksonville, Florida. Teresa Bate, Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, I love your little puppies on your stamps. That is really cute. This came from Gay Trioni from Wichita, Kansas. Wichita, Kansas. Let's see what this card. It has a beautiful card in it. It says, Dear my friends, I bought this block at the Houston Quilt Show. I was a camper once upon a time in that area. Appreciate your hard work. Well, you know, I never, well, we camped in New Braunfels, which I don't know, do they consider New Braunfels the hill country? But we never really camped higher than that, you know, further than that. But it's very beautiful up there for sure. So there you go. So thank you very much. Next one is Calhoun County Quilt Guild. The other day, I'm sorry guys, I butchered up your name. It just said C-A-L-C, and I thought it was like California County. I didn't know what it was, but now they wrote Calhoun County Quilt Guild, because I can't keep all these acronyms in my head. I just can't do it no more. It says a small card to say a huge hug. Oh, okay. So I don't think this is not about hugs, but we had donated a bunch of stuff for their retreat. So I will thank y'all so much for this, and I will make sure that everybody that works here gets to see that. And but I sure appreciate that. This came from Teresa. Let's see, pull this part back. Teresa Cheney from Temple, Texas. Teresa from Temple. Okay. So I got 4 minutes left on my video, and Penny is going to come hit the stop button in just a few seconds. So I'm going to go this one and this one. And this came from Gail Klinneman and Billings, Montana. Look far away, Billings, Montana. I want to come up there one day. So I have this Airstream. I don't know if I've talked about it before, but you know, that Airstream's looking better and better all the time when I look over there at it. We didn't buy it to camp with. I bought it in way long time ago to make a playhouse for my oldest granddaughter, who's now going to be probably 16 years old pretty soon. So, and actually I keep my Christmas decorations stored in it. Yeah, it makes a great storage place to store my Christmas decorations. This is Nancy Hutchins and from Loudon, Tennessee. Loudon, Tennessee. So let's see. I didn't get as far as I wanted to today. You think I can go 30 minutes? Can you watch me for do 10 more minutes?
Yeah, and then if you want, we can stop it and then start it back up.
Okay. Because it's just so hard to download whenever we get past 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Francine Baston from Angleton, Texas. I know where that is because I bought a sewing machine there. A baby lock that's just a gorgeous. Man, it sews like, it sews beautiful, beautiful. So here is one from Burke, and it says San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio, Texas. So the next stop, I'm going to try today to arrange something and start talking to people in Hunt, Texas. So I met these ladies, and I haven't even told Penny about this. Penny, can you hear me? Yep. Okay, so I met these ladies with a organization called Mercy Gate. And, you know, when you come from a family that your mom and dad was married the whole time they were alive, we don't understand. I don't understand having step parents and things like that. And I don't understand the situations that can happen to young girls because it had never happened to me. So these girls have been sexually abused or sexually trafficked, and they're over 18, and they have this beautiful house. And there's like enough for like 12 or 15, 18 of them there. And then they go to work, they come home, and they're getting rehabilitated. They're getting to find out that life is not dark. Life is about light. So I was talking to her, and I said, I wonder if they would want some sewing machines, that if we could get them like 2 or 3 machines. So if anybody has an old machine laying around that you're not using, because we're using all of ours here, but if I have to, I would probably take some if I can't find any. But if you have one that they could sew poppy blocks, you know, I think that when the girls came to pick up quilts, they were so touched by what we do. And I just think it would be, because sewing is so therapeutic to us. So imagine someone that in those situations that they can actually be making something, and I told them, I'll bring y'all fabric, I'll do everything, y'all just, I'll even go up there for a weekend and teach you girls how to sew. So if y'all want to help out with that project, y'all send us fabric, send us a machine, send us whatever, rulers, cutters, anything that we can take up there. And the chaplain and I and the director are getting together to try to get something on our next trip to take up there for those girls around the Hunt, Texas area. So I was just so touched by those girls, that they're so strong. We are resilient people, and they're very strong girls. So I just wanted to be let us be a building brick in there, regrowing and learning, that life is not always bad. This came from Paula Kendrian from North Attleboro, Massachusetts. I was going to say Maine, but it's Massachusetts. Oh, looky here. half square triangles. I know I went a little bit over. I'm gonna go 30 minutes, but 30 minutes is all today. Yep, till the next one. Oh, and looky here, looky here. $100 check, Hugs from Texas. Oh my gosh. That will buy almost a roll of batting, you guys. That's $600 today. Oh my gosh. Thank y'all so much. Let me give that to my treasurer over there. How much time was on the scale? I mean, on the clock.
It was 20 minutes.
It was it 20?
It was 20 minutes and 13 seconds.
Okay. This came from R. Ackerman from Rowlett, Texas. And this one, I'm going to put it right over here because that one's going to go on a bag. Because we're going to put Texas wildflowers on the bags. And when we get ready to sell those, they will be ready and we will have Texas wildflowers. Diane Lipinski from Loudon, Tennessee. And she was at the quilt festival because I can tell by the bag. Diane was probably thinking, oh, she remembered me, and maybe I did. And everybody wanted purple. Purple was the big color of the day. So if y'all have any purple fabric at home that y'all want to donate, y'all donate some of that purple fabric because we need lots of purple fabric. And the next one is from Hutto, Texas. Hutto, Texas. And they were at festival. So let's see what we got here. So Fran and her daughter just came in. Fran, let me show you what Fran did. I'm just going to show y'all. So we're having this little kit in our store. So look at this. How cute is this? So we got some little kits made up. It's got different fabric, but oh my gosh, Fran just does such a good job on those. It's going to be a little pot holder, like a little pot holder. But you can make a hot pad. And you can do the whole quilt with those. Just make a whole bunches of them. Yes. There we go. And Hutto, Texas. Next one is Diana Ocha and from Conroe, Texas. Diana Ocha from Conroe, Texas. Let's see how pretty this one is. You know, I love me some polka dots. Love those polka dots. Next one is from, Grabbits from Caro, Michigan. Caro, Michigan. I always feel like Christmas whenever I get to open. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know what it is. Dear Connie, God bless you for all you're doing. Some blocks from the Thumb of Michigan. Frog block is for you. Yay. And one of my friends messaged me this morning and she made me a frog stocking. So I cannot wait to get that. So that one's for Connie. And we got dragonflies. How pretty are those? Goodness gracious. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, and it's from Anonymous over here. Okay, next one is from Kennedy from Woodlands, Texas. Kennedy from Woodland, Texas. So look at all these. Oh my gosh, look at those little babies right there. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have a scrap fest thing at the first of the year. And I think we're going to make something with half square triangles. And I'll probably have enough for everybody. I'll probably have enough half square triangles to share. Yes. Because everybody that's been doing these, I think you get like 1,000 half square triangles, it seems, off of each one of these. This came from Hamilton from Galveston, Texas. Hamilton from Galveston, Texas. So we were looking at a retreat house in Galveston to go to. So I don't know if they decided on that. The girls that put on the quilt retreat. It says, Dear my fabric friends, I am new to quilting. I hope these blocks help. I had a little bit of difficulty lining up the points. Hey, so do we. We just don't worry about it. What you're doing is awesome, and I'm sure everyone will get many blessings for your service. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it says Crescenda. So thank you so very much. That's pretty. Oh, I love that little bee in there. Look how cute that is. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. The little bumblebees. Little bumblebees. And this one, what time am I at, Fran? Huh?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Okay. They got me on a timer. Oh, I didn't read this one. This is Sandy Blessing from Rockwall, Texas. And I have no idea where Rockwall, Texas is. Texas is a big old state. Fran's going to pull out her GPS thingy and tell me what's it close to. This came from Somamar, Moody, Texas. Moody, Texas. Where do you live? I'm in Moody, Texas. I love that. Yeah. Oh, how pretty is that? Cute, cute, cute. Nice. Love those. This came from San Antonio, Texas. Doesn't have a name.
It's outside Garland.
Outside Garland, up by the Dallas area. North Dallas. Garland's north of Dallas, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Dallas traffic is bad. San Antonio traffic is horrible. I told my husband, next time we go, we're going to have to get through San Antonio before it gets dark. Because I can't see to boss him around to drive. You know, and he's like, trying to tell him how to drive, and I can't see. It wasn't good for me. So I need to be able to tell him how to drive, and I need to be able to see how to tell him how to drive. So, Missy Miller from Delphos, Ohio. Delphos, Ohio. I bet y'all love how I butcher up y'all's towns and stuff. Make a whole new city. Oh my goodness. That is, oh, all these are the same. That is so pretty. Beautiful. I love me some purple. So now when I'm wanting to buy fabric for the store, I keep wanting to buy purple. And Penny keeps saying, quit. You can't have a whole bunch of purple. She said, you can have a little bit of purple. I said, okay. Yeah. I tend to go overboard. Can y'all imagine that? Me going overboard? This came from Gail Miller from Lincoln, Nebraska. Lincoln, Nebraska. Y'all are probably cold up there, I bet. And it's some little 2-inch squares, which we always need, and we love the yellows. And then here's a card that says, let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. Hebrews 12:12. And it said, God's blessing to all of you organizing this beautiful gesture of love. May the quilts bring extra comfort to those who need it most. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is so pretty. I love those prayer cards like that. We need to find out where to get those. I want some. There we go. So hopefully well, I still got a whole bunch of boxes over there. If not, I don't know if I can do it. Maybe I can do one Friday morning. I just got some things I got to take care of in the store. So if I don't get back on Friday, it'll be next Monday, and it'll just have to be when we can get it done, because we just, oh, looky here, Tula Pink. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, because Christmas is coming and people are needing things from the store, and I gotta concentrate on the store a little bit too, you know. I'd love to do nothing but concentrate on HUGS, but I can't do that right now. So this came from Ball, Louisiana. Ball, Louisiana. So here we go. So I think right here we're going to wrap it up, and we will probably be back on Monday. So y'all have a blessed weekend, and oh, also it's going to be Thanksgiving. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'm going to do it on Monday because I'm going to work. The shop's going to be closed all next week. So if y'all see us here working, it's because I'm working. So, but the store's not going to be open. So we'll see y'all when we see you then. Okay, y'all have a great day. Bye.